Now have a look at this description of the process here. There is some information missing. What is it? And what other problem does this cause? So we see that there is a problem right at the start. There is no general statement, and there's nothing at the end either. So that's really going to affect their mark. They've also missed some key steps there with sand and water. They haven't discussed the wire cutter being used. They didn't discuss the heating and the kiln area very well either. So this was seriously going to affect the person's mark. But also we've got word count mentioned there. If we come back and have a look again, that's not 150 words. It's too short. So by missing information in a process, this person is going to get a very low mark for task achievement, even though the coherence is pretty good, and even though the grammar and the vocab are high level. This person's getting a very low mark for task achievement. So you want to be very careful of this problem. Make sure you discuss all data. Make sure you have an overview. Now, let's give you a chance to practice something yourself. So what we would like you to do is, just with your partner, describe the process of something you can cook. So one good way to do that is do a quick drawing yourself. It doesn't have to be pretty. You're not going to show your partner your drawing. Your partner's just going to listen and write or draw the picture of what you say. So this is your ability to describe the process clearly. Now, let's have a look at this diagram. Again, notice as all of these, there's been no introduction, so this is just the body. So let's think about the current design here. Why does the writer choose not to talk about individual changes? By that I mean, why does the writer not say, okay, the women's and men's changing rooms is in the top left, and then in the second one it's in the bottom right. The pool is round and then the pool is square. They don't write like that. Why not? Because, this is the reason, it's good for logical organization. There's actually a less chance also for grammar mistakes when you do that. So you just talk about the present in the present paragraph. And then you have a second paragraph for the future and the changes. And that makes it much more logical and easy for the examiner or the reader to follow. So just showing you with some arrows there what the person's doing. So you don't want to do it this way. Now let's have a look at the final paragraph there. Very closely, we're going to focus in on that final paragraph. Have a look at that picture. What is missing? So very clearly the blue sentence there, haven't they? They haven't talked about the deck chairs. So although that was a really good response, they've missed something that's in the picture, and these pictures were pretty simple. So this is going to affect their task achievement mark quite seriously. So you must notice all the things, all the new things, all the changes, and don't forget things that stay the same as well. So quite often in a diagram, things will be the same. Make sure you mention that as well. Just, you can say it very simply. You know, this, for example, here you could mention the stairs. The stairs have not been changed. So here's another chance for you to practice an activity. This time we'd like you to try drawing a plan of your room at present, and then also show how your room would change in the future. Similar to what we did with the process, describe it to your partner, and your partner then writes about it or draws and compares. Alternatively, you can write it and send it to your partner. This is a fun little activity you can do is with your partner, really. So what you should do for a start is just draw a picture of your room now. Draw what's in your room. It doesn't have to be pretty. You can see this drawing here, the perspective's all out of sync and it's kind of tilted. But that's fine. You just draw a basic picture of your house, draw whatever you want. If you're really not good at drawing, just write down where things are in your room. Or if you'd like to, in your house, draw a plan of your house. And then have a think about the future. How would you like your room or your house to look in the future? So obviously this person now decided that they're going to make their house a bit more interesting, and they're going to add another little bed right beside their big bed because they would like a little place for their cat called Pushka to have a little bit of her own little bed there. How about that? That's pretty cool. And then, you know what? Hey, how about a grand piano? Have a piano in the corner and a big table. Last time was really small, so in the future I'd like to have a really big table, and let's put a TV on top of that table. Big TV. Might need some cupboard for all my new clothes that I'll have as well. So I'll have a cupboard in there as well. So that's what you can do. That's good practice. And then when you've drawn your two pictures, you describe that to your partner, and they try and write down, or they can draw what you've said. So it can be speaking practice or writing practice.